Hey guys, how you going? It is week 235. 235 weeks ago, I gave up everything, moved here to Bulgaria and started this homestead. So let's see what I'm up to this week. Hey guys, how you going? So week 235 and 236 here on the homestead. 2 weeks where we haven't actually done that much here on the homestead. We've done a lot of work, but we haven't actually done a lot very different. Mostly it's been ground preparation for planting garlic, burning off weeds, retilling fields, and then setting out where we're going to be planting the garlic, sorting out rows for them. So there's not actually a lot to show you, but there's a lot of background work that's gone into it, a lot of digging and a lot of physical stuff. So that's that. But anyway guys, I hope you've had a fantastic couple of weeks. I hope you've achieved everything you wanted to achieve, and I hope you've enjoyed yourselves through these last 2 weeks. I will of course talk to you again soon. Don't forget, both my books are available. That's Sofie and Slaves of the Basilisk, available on Amazon. Go check them out now, pick yourselves up a copy and help support the channel. Anyway guys, I'll talk to you again soon. Have a good one. Right, so yeah, this is what I've been doing. As you can see, this was completely overgrown. We had peas in here, we had garlic down there. Over here we had the pumpkin patch that ended up spreading all over this way. But so what we've done is we let it rot down, we cleared it off. We did get a load of twiggy stuff that got burnt in the middle, but then we've gone through, tilled this way and then re-tilled this way. We've got the rows set up for garlic, and at the back here this is going to be the intensive care garlic bed because it's closest to the house. So this has been tilled and it's been flattened. I raked it flat, and I've added these black, they're actually conveyor belt strips, reclaimed from an old conveyor belt for like hay bales and stuff. Those are the walkways, and there's enough room between them that if I'm kneeling on that, that's as far as I can reach. If I'm kneeling on that, that's as far as I can reach. So I can reach everything in between. And on this side, although there's not a black strip, this is the path off to the barn up there. So yeah, this is going to be a flat bed garlic planting, and this is going to be raised bed garlic planting. It's not technically raised bed, it's just furrows, but they'll be slightly raised. And we'll see how they do, the difference between the two. This one's going to get a lot more care. These are just pretty much going to be left alone to do their thing. But so that's the earth prep, and then of course the compost heap is over here. Over the winter, we're going to plant the garlic start of November, so a couple of days. November the 5th I plant my garlic. Plant everything out. As you can see, we're going to be using hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of garlic just to plant these two. We've got another big field over there. But yeah, we'll get these planted out and we'll see how they do. After they grow over winter, they develop the root stock and they put up tiny little shoots that actually survive the snow and stuff. And then in spring, that's when they put out all of the leaves and grow the bulbs. They get harvested very early, which means that compost heap has until late spring to completely rot down. We're filling it with leaves and grass clippings on top at the moment, and then that is going to get spread onto this field because last year it was on this one. So yeah, the compost is not going on until after the growing season this year. Then I'm going to rake these flat again, which means during the summer, as all the weeds grow, instead of having to go around and weed them, I can just run a mower over them and then retill them at the end of next year. And hopefully it's going to be a lot less hassle, a lot less work, and it means I can actually reclaim all of those weeds when they're young and fresh to put in the compost. But anyway, lots of nice straight rows, nice flat bed. Garlic is ready to go in. I just thought I'd give you a closer look very quickly at these beds. These are the conveyor belts. So this is where I'll be walking. This is where all the garlic's going to be planted. Probably about 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and then another 4 on that side. So heaps and heaps of garlic. But yeah, this is just what it looks like up close. As you can see, it's flat. There's the woodpecker, just up there somewhere. Hey guys, so of course it is Halloween this week, well next week, but it's spooky season anyway, and this is the pumpkin harvest for this year. Now this is actually my favourite pumpkin. As you can see, it's all knobbly, different colours, but as you can see it's not very big, so not a good candidate for Halloween pumpkin carving. This one, however, although not massive, is the perfect pumpkin to make this year's jack-o'-lantern. So this is the pumpkin we're going to use. Probably also going to use that one. The rest of these will all get fed to the chickens. This one has just been harvested. It was growing inside one of the chicken coops on a vine. Lovely colouring. These were the ones, this one and that little one over there, were the ones that grew after I'd harvested the field. The plants regrew. This one is a late one of these. It was the second flowering after the heat of the summer. This grew, but it didn't really orange up very well. It is starting to go more orange, so that will ripen up. This one, very weird looking thing, but chickens don't care what they look like. So yeah, we'll probably make two. We might, this is also a pretty perfect jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, so we might do 3 pumpkins this year, but we're definitely going to do one. So let's go and see how this one turns out. Alright, so we've got the tools of the trade here. We've got the pumpkin that we're going to be carving. We have power drill, hole saw, a sharpish knife. In here we have spoon bits, and the outdoor sieve. It's a kitchen sieve I use for sifting through dirt and stuff. It lives outside, obviously doesn't ever get used for food. And the first step is we're going to cut a circle around the top and remove all the guts, put them in there, wash off the seeds, save those, and feed all of the linty stuff to the chickens. Okay, so we've got the guts of the pumpkin out. It's all nice and clean. We're going to go start on this side and carve a face there.